like damn. Give me some food for thought. Changing the pasta you had in your heart. Hey.
What's going on, y'all? What's going on?
Hey,
It's your boy Tyrell Clemens. I'm here with my beautiful wife, Miss Wendy. It is time to give you a break for your soul, your food for thought. Look, y'all, on this Monday, man, I'm excited. I know a lot of y'all are not going back to work, and a lot of y'all watching y'all kids. Some of y'all ain't seen y'all kids as much in 10 years. But look.
No, wait, the summer.
No, not even in the summer. They go to summer camp during the summer, some of them. But look, y'all, I wanted to talk about some things that kind of came up to my mind. Like, one thing that Wendy and I do with the Clemens Foundation and the Clemens Law Firm, once a month or so, sometimes more, we feed the homeless and less privileged with a group called Something to Somebody, okay? And we were trying to decide when we were preparing meals, we were like, look, I don't know if we should do a whole lot right now because, you know, that corona out and folks ain't coming out, man. The homeless folks ain't coming out. The people are not coming out to support. So I don't know if we should do that much. And we were thinking, man, maybe we shouldn't even do it at all. Maybe we shouldn't, you know, maybe we shouldn't feed them this. And so we kept talking about it. We're laying in the bed talking about it. And it was like, the person said, maybe you should do 30. Then it was like, huh. Me and Wendy like, should we do 30? Then we decided to go do our typical 100 plus. And so once we finally did it, so many people kept showing up and so many people kept getting it. We blessed so many people and it really touched my heart and it made me think. When you're doing something for God, when you're doing something for a good cause, when you're doing something that's positive, you should never give half effort. So many people in a situation when they're doing something, it's like, at least I came, at least I went, you know, at least I went to church, at least I paid my tithe, at least I gave, at least I went to class, at least I tried to study, at least but that's not how we need to do it. Everything we need to do with a spirit of excellence. So we don't need to do, when you can do 10, don't do 2. When you can do 20, don't do 3. You need to do it with a spirit of excellence. Because what I learned right then is if we had went in the mindset of, let's do 15, let's just do 30, so many people would have been without. See, God has blessed us all with a gift. He blessed us all with a skill, with an ability, with a talent. You can't say, I preach sometimes, and sometimes it's so hard to preach a sermon or a message and ain't but 2 people there or 3 people there. It's hard. When you got a crowd full, you can get up there, you can throw down because it gives you energy. But what you don't realize is when you preach to that one person, those 3 people, you may be able to influence those 3 people in a way that they can change the community. They can change the world.
Those 3 can go out and get another 3.
And so I think a lot of people have the mindset that because of the numbers being small or because of the situations that they don't need to do it the same. And what I want you to understand is I don't care if you're doing a speech in front of 5 people or in front of 15 people or in front of 15,000. You need to have the same energy, the same zeal, the same oomph about you.
I think sometimes people think when situations like coronavirus come, people get scared. It reminds me of like Moses and Jonah, how they were given a certain task or something was on their heart to do, but they got scared, so they ran away from it.
And you can't run away. And the thing about it, God will sometimes stop if you try to run away, as you saw with Jonah. But the bottom line is you need to go hard when you have a goal. It doesn't matter what circumstances are surrounding that goal. You need to still be willing to give it your all. Now, I'm not telling you be stupid going out there. I ain't telling you be stupid and going out there and do some things you just know better than do it. But what I'm saying is we were in a position where we could allow the circumstances, the conditions in this world to stop us from doing what God has called us to do, something that we've been doing for years now. And so what I want you to understand is if you are going to, I teach Bible study. Sometimes it's hard to teach Bible study when it's only 2 people there or 3 people there. But then when I have 30, 40, 50 people, man, it's easy. But you have to have the same level of preparation for 2 as for 20. And what I see a lot of people doing is that, man, this ain't that serious. I ain't gonna go there. I ain't gonna prepare for it like that. It ain't that serious. But what you don't understand is Mike Tyson, one of my favorite fighters of all time, was a ferocious fighter in the 1980s and early 90s. Ferocious. And he lost to a young man by the name of James Buster Douglas. Now, he was far more superior than Buster Douglas in fighting. Much better boxer. And I didn't question. He hit Buster, but he didn't prepare. He was like, man, ain't nobody but Buster Douglas. It ain't that serious.
Only Buster,
It's just, man, this guy ain't ready for me. I'm the most forceful fighter of all time. But the thing is, if you don't go into your opportunities, every situation with the same ferocity, you've got to be serious on everything you do. When you train for a fight, you need to be prepared for the fight. It doesn't matter if it's a title fight or just a tune-up fight. You need to take everything seriously. And when you get ready to go do something to bless somebody, it doesn't matter if it's just 5 people, 15 people, or 15,000. It doesn't matter if you're going to speak to a classroom or speak to the mayor. Whatever you do, you need to do it with excellence. Do everything unto God. That's what the Bible says.
Like some people want to sometimes they pick and choose. I'm gonna do this part, but maybe not this part. I'm gonna do this, but I might not do that part. And then it goes back to, at least I did this.
And I'm really trying my best to encourage y'all this morning. Don't make that mistake that we almost made. We almost said, look, man, I ain't gonna do it this week, and I ain't gonna do it. But there's so many people right now that are eating because we were obedient.
And the thing is, you're going to have situations that come, and you may have to alter your plan or style of how you do things. But that doesn't mean you don't still do it. Like, normally, the meals and how we serve it is completely
Totally different. We did grab-and-go bags and things like that. We would have had hot meals and plates and serving and everything. We didn't do that this time. But the thing is, sometimes you may have to alter your method, but not alter your intensity or your spirit of how you do it. You still need to do it with excellence. So I don't know what y'all got going on right now. I know the whole coronavirus has affected your life and affected your household, how everything is ran. But what I want you to understand is, although the method may be different, the spirit needs to be the same. All right. So make sure you do it all with the spirit of excellence. Look, that is your breakfast for your soul, your food for thought.
It's the Clemens. It's the Clemens. We the Clemens. It's the Clemens. We the Clemens.